welcome back to our Curse Plays Escape from Tarkov single player mod. Man, we haven't gotten this spawn in such a long time. Let's go ahead and check out, make sure that things are things. Good. So we're going to be heading into danger, as one will. Yeah, this is the way I want to go. One of the ZBs, I think, is going to be our extract. We're going to be heading over to dorms in the hopes of killing a couple more USEC over there, or PMCs. Also, we're going to be attempting finishing Polikim Hobo as well. Only need 2 or 3 more kills for that one. We still need like 12 or 13 more for Punisher, which we are also working on. Also, if I'm lucky, we may encounter the boss as well. Between last episode and this one, I also went through and completed all but the last gunsmith quest for mechanic. Oh, that took like 2 hours. I left all of the quest rewards and all of the parts I took off of everything in my inventory, just to show what kind of, and I even messed up and made a gun twice, because, oh, somebody thinks they're cheeky-breaky.
Служивый! Это наша точка!
He's down. That plane's doing bad things to my, No, don't drop it here. Why are you dropping that here? Why are you dropping that right here? Like a moth to the flame is what I am. Oh, and I need the tank battery. Game. I'm gonna leave a tank battery. Not lugging that tank battery all the way to extract. The dorms.
Нет никого. Alright. It's clear top down. Mm-hmm. Okay, 74. That's a key tool. I would take that. That made opening the store worth it. Oh, now there's a trap. Leave the knife behind. Take the MRE and water. The thing is I have all the keys today. So we can check. We can check everything. We can get to all the rooms.
Something's going on. Well, nothing spawned in here. Just because nothing spawned doesn't mean that there isn't treasure. Guess I don't have the key for that one. Yeah, let's clear the ground floor and then move on to the other building. You weren't a PMC, which means one was here. Might have been using good ammo. Toilet paper just because. So you were killed by somebody. Ooh, there was some violence in here. I have chased wounded scavs or PMCs in here before. Feels like a PMC, yep. 300 blackout. Let's see if we can do stuff like this now. Alright. This one's clear. Not gonna bother opening all the doors and stuff. Scavs definitely won the fight in here. Now that I think about it, you're very, very, important. Can I put this in here? No, okay. I think you're the last one for me to check in here. You're here, but I don't have the rubles for you. Okay, once again, that floor is locked. Right, the AI's not going back there. Most of these doors are unlocked. Oh, it's this one. I kept this key, even though this is like a quest, specifically because water stuff can spawn in here. Clear the ground floor, and then we can move on. This is our first 300 blackout gun, actually. Wait, no. I want this. That's an RMR mount for a 5.7, which we have one. And I would like to put an RMR on it. kind of want the rooster. How many rubles do I have? Just not enough. I don't need either of those things. There's something on the floor at my feet. Crackers. See if I had enough. Oh, it's not an extract for me though. If I had enough, I'd try to pay for the car and extract, which is 5,000 rubles. Okay, so it's time to figure out what we're doing to extract now and how we're gonna get there. So, hold gas. Oh, I do have Dorm's vehicle extract. I just don't have enough money. Try searching around for some. That sounds a little too hopeful. I'm too slow to really fight. So I'll see if there's any jackets or anything I can loot in here. Just some rubles. Key tool is super useful. No jackets. Those jackets are probably my best bet. No, that's nothing I want. That's just a bandage. I do know a place I could check for rubles, but I'd have to go on down to the gas station and then come back, and that's kind of a dicey, you know, dicey prospect. I've never gone out to that building. There may be rubles there. So we're gonna try that. We could also more thoroughly search this building if we wanted. We are burning time. 13 minutes. Which means I'd have to book it to old gas. We'll check this building. If not, we're just gonna go on our way. Let's just get our stamina up so we can at least sprint if we have to. This seems like a store, and if this has a store, has a register in it. Don't be locked or nothing. Yes. Saved. We are saved. That means we can just fill up on anything we find in here. No space. Oh, there's food in here, but... Alright. Well, if that wasn't luck. I think we killed 3 scavs. Either 3 or 4. No PMCs though. Which means we probably have 11-ish more kills to get today. I'm just putting off doing reserve. Reserve or more lighthouse. The rogues at lighthouse really piss me off. Because, like, for the rogues, on live, okay, you're not the only person kind of gunning for the rogues. People go to lighthouse to engage the rogues, because they generally have really good gear. So, basically everyone's gunning for the rogues, so it's not like you versus the world there. Single player, however, is us versus the world there, and that makes it so much harder. Like, I know not all of them can spawn, but like... And there are ways around them, it's just that, like, I haven't really gotten that. So, but the next time we go to Lighthouse to do our other tasks there, I am going to give it a college try. You know, with the rogues there. But if I fail, I'm going to go back without the rogues. As you can see, we're no longer the level we were when last time we left off, because that's simply how much XP we've gotten in the meantime. Yep, scavs have arrived with loot, finished canister of purified water. Let's take a look at our inventory now. Yeah, so this rebuy our scope eye cup I need, as well as this to turn in for the last gunsmith, for the last gunsmith quest. So I do need to keep these, and look at all of this stuff. So first off, let's move some stuff around. I'm really excited to have found that key tool. Alright. So let's find our 5.7. Slot not empty. What slot does this go in? Does it go in the rear sight slot? Let's see. Yeah, it does. So it's the rear sight. I can probably also take off the front sight, because I'm just going to have the RMR on there. Alright, so that takes care of that. It also creates more stuff. Max energy goes in here. I'll just finish putting my moonshine in here. That'll give me a place to put the super water I'm about to get. Okay, good. Enough stash space. I accidentally clicked that. Okay, produce some more of that. Okay, my air filter's going good. Alright. This is an SVD suppressor, so I would very much like to keep it. Start by going through things I would like to keep. So, those things. I paid quite a lot of money for this. So I'm going to keep that. I think I'll keep all the guns but sell all these parts. I don't think there's any other parts I really want to keep. Even this thing. And if I go over here to interchange, I already have the Kiba inner key, so I can sell that. And I got that, and this pressure gauge as part of a quest turn-in. And all this stuff is parts that I pulled off of. Oh, that's a P90 suppressor. I'm gonna keep that too. This is all stuff that I pulled off of. Well, more grenades, so I can put all these in here. So I can use this temporary storage. So this is all like stuff I pulled off of all the guns I was making and quest rewards and stuff. That's where these guns are from. So like this M1 SAS here, SASS, this MED Breacher, this SOP mod, this AK-102, this Mark 17, this Glock. So I'll keep those. I just got 2 more ammo cans as a reward. I think I'm just gonna sell all the rest of this stuff just to make the room. Let's see. They're mostly gun parts, so I don't expect to make a ton. Okay. I want to check out what ammo is in those mags before I sell them. Okay, that opened up so much more space. Go ahead and throw this in the magazine case there. I really don't want to sell this 300 blackout. Do I have a rooster? I don't. That's another one for the collector quest. Alright, let's see what was in these bags. I mean, all this stuff of these are garbage. Let's see, we don't need blood sets anymore. That's my Calic B. Dump this key tool out. Put you up here. Dump my customs case. Get you guys back into my... here. I can sell you because I have a new splint. You get dropped into the combat meds container. And I can drop you guys into the combat meds container. At last. I already have a Twitch Rivals found in Raid, so we can go ahead and sell this. Whisper. 300 Whisper. Oh, those are not good 300 blackout rounds, to be honest. No. Those are not good 300 blackout rounds. Got some vodka. Sound suppressor I wish to keep. Go ahead and sell that. Sell the teapot. I need to check to see if I need the SMT for anything. Really, like, because we brought out those 2 rifles. Just ready to go. 300 blackout. I think I can make rounds for that, but I don't really want to use it all too much right now. Right now, we can go to our hideout. See what they brought home. Sweet and RFB to replace the one we lost. And a respirator found in Raid, yes. Alright, let's turn some stuff in. So, we finish this. This is what I needed that military battery for, but we weren't... I didn't feel like we were going to make it out of that raid with it. We finished this exit location. I mean, he'll give us a Glock 18. It's nothing to scoff about. Yep, Gunsmith Part 16. The thing is I can't buy a Rebuy R because I don't have it available. The only hope I have of getting one is getting one as a reward, and thankfully it is it's the reward for the quest after farming Part 4 here. So I'm not going to have to hold on to that for too long. Get all those. Okay. Making good progress here. Okay, so she'll buy this whiskey for, I want to get rid of this Vaseline, for 15k. Flea market. 22k, which would be probably 15k after how much it costs to put stuff up on there. So I feel like whiskey should go for a lot more. Could build another SVD. I don't plan on keeping the Glock 18. I'm gonna go ahead and sell this SOP mod. It's not really up to like what I would do with an M4 in this game. It says it's for the Gunsmith Part 16, that's just because it needs an M4A1. If I'm going to use a SCAR H, I'm sorry, it's going to be in black. The only reason I'm going to be using the RSAS or the M1A SAS is because they don't come in black, even though I'm going to swap parts to make it black as I need. That's that P90 suppressor. That's a buffer tube I missed. Not gonna say that. Let's see how much these go for. Alright. Let's see, we need 10 more, so it's about right there. I picked up Perfect Mediator, because this just appeared. So, this is for getting level 6 with everyone, but Jaeger and Fence. So, it'll give us a thick weapon case for this. And I also got Private Clinic, So I turned in one of the ophthalmoscopes we picked up, and I need to hand over a found in raid LEDX. And we can make these, and I'm probably going to do that. And she's going to give us a thick item case. This is worth 3 million rubles by itself. So that's going to be worth looking into. I'm looking for who to give this, here it is, this respirator to. He'll unlock the ability to buy a Chris Vector. I'd be interested in checking out that one. What's nice is, for a lot of these now, so to get level 4, so for Prapor I still need to do a bunch of quests for him, but what I did find out is that the way this quest, where is it? No offense, just says obtain hand grenades. It doesn't say that they have to be found in raid. And what's nice is we can just buy a pair of Zippos. And we can get Prapor back up to level 3. So now we just have to level up one more time, and he's at level 4. So I don't really have to do any more tasks for him to get him to level 4. Therapist is at level 4. Skier's the same. I just have to level up now. $223k rubles. Yep, that's worth it. I'm just gonna put mine for 225,000. We'll make the money off of that. Still got these grenades to go through. Nope, but oh, nobody was gonna buy the this APS, probably because I got it off a scav. I'm gonna go ahead and sell this MCX. Also the Glock 17 Fisher. I mean, yeah. The AK-102. I don't really want a 5.56 AK. Alright. So I need to figure out whether I need this SMT. I don't need the... Why didn't I take the military tube out? You won't buy it. Okay. So, I just need to level up once, and I'll have level 4 Prapor. Therapist is at level 4. Skier, I just have to level. Peacekeeper, I do have to do a lot of tasks. But I don't have a lot of tasks for Peacekeeper, is the problem. I have to do Spot Tour. I have to start moving down this quest chain. Which is kind of why I'm keeping the Breacher shotgun. So, currently I only have, let's see, 0.3, which brings me up to 0.4. The quests I have are only going to bring me up to 0.44 with him. Or to, yeah, 0.44. And I need to get him to 0.60. And he'll be at level 4, which means... Oh wow, I'm a lot closer to level 4 with him than I thought. Let's see, I just need to level up for mechanic, thanks to doing a whole bunch of those gunsmith quests. I do need to do a bunch of quests for, except for stylish one. This doesn't actually get me any reputation. This just gives me the ability to buy an Adidas tracksuit, which is like 4.5 million rubles. So I've got to do his stuff still, and then of course Jaeger and his stuff. If I could ever find Labs access cards in Raid, and if only I got there in time for this PMC. Most of these go nowhere except for Tarkov shooter. Most of these are like, except for like Eraser Part 1, that goes to Eraser Part 2, which is to kill raiders. So glue card generally comes with raiders as guards. And so like, you would, you know, kill his guards again, is generally what it wants you to do. So yeah, we're actually a lot closer to level 4 with more traders than we think, which means we're making good progress. Anyway, however, I've still got a bunch of inventory management I have to do, so I'm going to do that off camera, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. This is Arcturus, signing off.